Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wind Waker. I am Shaddy Productions, and in the last episode we learned that new song thing and we taught it to Medley, and now we're going to go off to the Earth Temple. But before we do that, sorry Medley, that whole power up the Master Sword, save the world thing sounded kind of important, but I really need a way to hold 99 arrows as opposed to 60, so you're going to have to wait there for like a few hours. And this will be our last fairy of the game, I think, so enjoy that forearm sexiness while you can. Now we can carry 99, which you probably won't ever need 99 arrows, but I don't know. You're definitely more likely to use 99 arrows than 99 bombs. And with that out of the way, hopefully the King of Red Lions hasn't been raping Medley, and we can... Don't talk to me. Just want to climb on the boat. No interaction allowed. And I think, yeah, we're just going to head to Headstone Island. Alright, so here we are back on Headstone Island. Medley, listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. The temple ahead is the nest of an evil creature, the same creature that stole the life of your predecessor, the sage. It is a dark and frightening place. That is why, if you do nothing else, then at least do this. If Kevin comes near you and presses R to call you, then be silent and follow closely behind him. And if Kevin presses A, allow him to lift you, and if need be, fly and carry him through the air. And Kevin. If Medley gets stuck and cannot continue in the temple, use the Wind Waker to conduct the song you learned in the Tower of the Gods. Do you understand? Kevin, protect Medley, and Medley, protect Kevin. The power to repel evil shall surely be returned to the Master Sword. Okay, so let's just bring her over here, and you'll see a few of these tablets every now and then, and all you need to do is make sure you have Medley, or if you're in the Wind Temple, your other partner with you, and then just conduct the whatever song it is that you need to conduct. But only really will get rid of the tablet if you have the other person with you. It's probably not a good idea to get separated too often. Oh, I'm glad that my that the picture's showing up in black and white. It's not supposed to do that. Don't know why it's doing that. Well, I do actually, because when I moved the cord around, it turned back to color. So hopefully it doesn't do that anymore. Actually, I'm just gonna make sure that everything's connected well. All right, so here we are inside the Earth Temple. And, so this is technically in Hyrule, I guess, because, you know, we just dropped through that giant pit. And I'm sure there are plenty of theories about where this is, in, like, actual Ocarina of Time Hyrule, or maybe not, but I don't really know, personally. And, oh, yeah, let's take out our, sail. Let's show it to all the moblins here. Let's show my pal the sail to every moblin in the Earth Temple wearing a salmon suit. Alright. And I guess I'll keep the Wind Waker around. There's like two separate configurations for like what weapons you're gonna have. you're either going to have a bunch of sailing shit that's going to be useless while you're in a dungeon, and then you got, like, your boomerang and your arrows and stuff. And it's also probably a good idea not to leave Medley unattended for too long. She doesn't, like, go anywhere. And I don't think she's as bad as Princess Ruto in Lord Jabu Jabu, but she can get lost. And your partner in the next dungeon can get lost too, so you might want to look out for them a bit. So I think we gotta fly over here. Can we do that? Is that a thing we can do? Yeah, good. That was great. That was a wonderful jump. But yeah, it's looking like that's what we gotta do. So with Medley, she's actually the more useful of the... She's probably the most useful, actually, of all the partners that you go through dungeons with. Way more useful than the statues. Alright, fuck you, Medley. What the hell? Oh. Hello, this Moblin is out for blood. And then he's also blind and can't see, so he needs to sniff his way through. That Moblin was not fucking around. Jumped off that thing just to kill me. Oh my god, what do you want? Yeah. No, she's just telling you that you could use her to fly, which I was kind of getting to anyway. If she hadn't fell like 3 times. No, falling works. But yeah, she can fly, and I don't know. I think she has the most, she has the widest range of abilities of all the people you control. No, that's not it. So yeah, you can actually take control of her with the command melody and move her around. But she's not really good for attacking or anything. She could just fly. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, you just gotta tap A. And now that both of those are down, we can move on. And if you get hit like once while you're controlling Medley, yeah, you pretty much just go back to Link. So don't do that. So it's kind of I guess a creative little mechanic they threw in for this game. A lot of the dungeons really revolve around teamwork, now that I think about it. Because I never really did think about it, but the majority of the dungeons in this game, I think you really are going through it with either a partner or you're using those statues. I don't know if they count. I don't know if the Forsaken Fortress counts as a dungeon. I guess it does, because you have the that giant bird thing. Now these guys are pretty annoying, because you can't really do much about them unless you have some form of light in the area. So what you have to do is shine light on them somehow, either by reflecting it onto them with Medley or luring them in. But Medley can use her instrument thing as like a mirror shield type thing, and you could actually do it that way. And then once you've turned them to stone, you can actually pick them up and put them on switches. But if you want to kill them, you can use your hammer. So that's another use for your hammer, I guess. And here's a pot. And I believe you could just burn the top off. It's a little tricky, though. You can't just climb on top of it. Alright. This is always a pain in the ass. But you can, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, I'm sure we could do the same thing with a bomb. Bomb will work just as good. Assuming we... Okay, yeah, that's much easier than using fire arrows. Don't bother with that. I actually shouldn't have stopped controlling Medley, because there's a few other things we could do with her. Well, actually, no, I should have, because then the shoes would have turned back to normal, because they do that after a while. So these stone statues we can get rid of. I guess they're just that old. And for some reason, Medley's not allowed to turn that much. Once she takes her instrument off her back, she's just stuck in a very limited range. And you can see this like distorted little area. That's a treasure chest that you can activate by shining light on it, and I think that'll just have like the dungeon map or whatever. So none of that stuff is really too necessary, but it's stuff that you might want to consider doing. And we did get the dungeon map. So that's swell. And if I sound like kind of, I don't know, nasally or coldy or whatever you might want to describe it as, more so than I did at the very beginning of the episode. I didn't just randomly off-screen catch a cold. This is actually like a new recording session. It's actually like a week later, I think. So yeah, I kind of had to stop right in the middle there. And now I have a bit of a cold, but I'm feeling a lot less shitty than I was a few days ago. So actually, no, we can't. What am I doing? We can't do shit about that. But we can do shit about that. This like blue. No, wait. I have to aim it at that thing to get rid of the fog, and then I'm supposed to just return. Yeah, and she'll keep it out. Okay. Yeah, this blue mist stuff won't let you use any of your weapons, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. Yeah, see, we can't. I'm pressing B and X and Z and all that stuff, and nothing's happening, but it wears off if you go in the light. So that mist stuff can be eliminated with light. I think we need to bring her in here, actually. This room. I just remember those, what are they called? Those hand things. Floor masters? I think they're called floor masters. Keep forgetting that's useless. Because the boomerang usually isn't useless against, like, anything. The boomerang usually rapes. Except Twilight Princess. The boomerang's kind of useless in Twilight Princess, I feel. Alright, where are they? I know they're around here. I definitely have memories of the Floor Master. Maybe it's after you do whatever it is you need to do. No, actually leaving her out here is a bad idea. Let's leave her on this switch. Much more useful there. I think yeah, we can't really do what's in there yet, but I can check anyway. Yeah, this is for later, because we can't get in here without Medley, and we can't do anything. Oh, where'd she go? What does she think she's doing? Oh. Yeah, if you leave her alone, she'll go back to the beginning of the room. So, don't do that. I'm giving you a lot of instructions of what not to do in this episode. So what you want to do is climb up here and move this block out of the way. It's a really complex puzzle we got going on here. And luckily there's a nice hole here. I see that they have this habit of covering up all their flaws with giant blocks. Like, oh, there's a giant hole in the wall. Let's, thanks for telling me. I didn't already know that and use it multiple times. But yeah, if there's just a giant gaping hole in the wall, just put a giant block in front of it. That's so much easier than actually repairing the hole. So, Wind Waker, yep. Wind Waker, teaching us some home economics. Just I'm hoping that has a key or something. But Medley is not allowed to open up treasure chests. Because if she does, her hands will burn off. Oh, yeah, here they are. My favorite enemies ever. That can actually grab Medley. Oh, they don't want to come out. Oh, thank you. Oh, God. Scaring the shit out of me. I know I sound really scared right now, but my heart actually did jump. Wow. If I could ever get bored killing something, it was just then. Yeah, they like, the thing about them is you can't even kill them until you get close to them, but like once you get close to them, it's already too late. So they are very intimidating in pretty much every game they're in, ever. So not a big fan of the floor masters, wall masters, any sort of masters of anything. I really frown upon. So I'm not really sure why they keep throwing these chews at us. They're really not proving to be all that difficult. And I'd like to think we're pretty far along in the game. I don't know. I don't think these are going to be that difficult. They're going to keep spawning, aren't they? Nope. But that's the goal. We want to get these guys to come out. And this time, they're a little more practical. They cover up their holes with drapes. Actually, I think that's a window. I don't know why there's a window in a dungeon. Like, I don't even know. Well, I guess dungeons can have windows, but I don't know. I figured we were pretty far underground. I don't know. But this is going to be a pain. Yes. Let's do that. See, we can't put Medley on one of the switches because we kind of need her around. I'm hoping these guys will just, like, follow me into the light. That will kill them, because it seems like a good idea. And I'm hoping that these guys don't turn back to normal anytime soon. Yeah, but these puzzles are always really annoying, because they always like to turn back really quickly, and then it's always with, like, a staircase puzzle or something, and the staircase will go away as you're walking up it. But luckily, we got by really easily this time. And, yep, see. But luckily we won't ever have to do that again because we have that block there. Hello. Hi. Oh, okay, this one, I like this one. This one comes out, like, early. And you could actually, kill them pretty easily, and from a distance if you hit them with an ice arrow and then a fire arrow. But you have to be kind of quick about it, or it'll just melt. And then you'll have a fire arrow out, and then you'll frantically go to switch to your ice arrows again, and by the time you do that, it's already over. If I sound like I'm talking from experience, it's because I am. I'm glad that there's light. Actually, no, I don't want. There we go. Now I can see. Okay. Good puzzle. I think if I push that there, we're just gonna get light. Yep, apparently. Alright. See, that one doesn't make much sense. That one, I don't know. I can't really. I don't see how pushing a block leads to light, but whatever. And now, anytime you see this symbol, pretty much, it means shine light on it and it'll break. So keep an eye out for those, especially in this dungeon. And basically what we're going to do now is just destroy everything. Get rid of that wall over there. I think there's a warp pot in this room, if memory serves me, which it does. And there's no real point in getting rid of that one too, but That's on the 100% completion list. You gotta get rid of all those stone walls. And, that looks like it's it. So now we'll do all the manly work of moving the blocks around. And I might want to check on... Oh. How... I didn't even know she did that. She actually, like, moves out of the way. How nice. Yeah, I guess that warp pot, just doesn't really need anything to activate it. I guess you just have to open up the wall. I mean, it's really not much not that much trouble to get over here anyway. I guess okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really. No, don't call her over here. I was gonna say I guess this block doesn't really have much of a point, but it seems that they're really fond of these really complex puzzles, and that looks like it's it. All right, so we can move on. And I'm guessing we could throw Medley up there. Well, we can, if I'm not retarded. Oh, yeah. Let's just bash Medley's head into a wall repeatedly. Alright, there we go. Alright, well, let's just grab what's in this treasure chest, and I think we'll call it a day after that, so... And I'm really not sure what this is. Probably the compass, but... Could be a treasure chart. Nope, it's the compass. Okay. Alright, so we got the map and the compass. Making pretty solid progress, I think. Oh, let's see what this guy has to say. Kevin, do not worry about straying away from Medley in the depths of this temple. Just relax and open your dungeon map. As long as you have the compass, you can easily confirm her whereabouts. Thank you, King of Red Lions. Wow. Well, anyway, I am Shouty Productions. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.